So I wanted to stop in and talk a little bit about health and wellness, but really get your input on something. So throughout the years, I have entertained, I would say, the notion that to keep my health and wellness well balanced, I need to exercise. Exercising is a key ingredient to being healthy and well. But like most people, I didn't have the time. I didn't make the time. It was hard work. The older that I got, it was extremely hard to get the results that I used to get back in my 20s, right? And then I allowed everything else to be priority. And so as life ventured on, I would begin to set specific calendar appointments for my workout. And what I saw there was I actually did it. Like, it was important to me. When it popped up, boom, it was there. I always say to clients, what's important, you'll do. And if I ask you today, hey, let's go to the movie, the first thing that most of you will do is pick up your phone and say, let me see what's on my calendar. So if your workout was on your calendar, then for you to change that and say, I'm not going, you'd have to think about that, right? Because most of the time, if something's important, it's on your calendar. So I've been putting these workouts on my calendar, been faithful, been there. And I know what it does, right? Through diagnoses and some real challenging things in life, exercise was part of my healing equation. So today, I just thought it was interesting. So I wanted to jump on and share and really to get your feedback too. So I was at the gym. I go to a smaller gym setting, was talking to my trainer, and I was the only one there this morning. And so the left side of my brain was kind of like, girl, why are you here? Because there's no motivation here. It's just you. The other side of my brain was like, what is your why? Okay, that's why you're here. Get her done. And so we were sitting there talking, and, there's different sets that you have to do. And man, some of them you're just like, trying to breathe. It's hurting. It's intense and just pressing through. And so we started talking like, wow, I could have just been like, I ain't coming. Like, just to push through, get out of my bed, be there was a challenge. And I was sharing that. Like, I have to give myself a pep talk. Like, hey, Mia, you're going because, and here's your why. But it doesn't always make it easier. I get in the car like a little kid with a temper tantrum, throwing things around and just like, ugh. But at the end of the day, I know that it not only makes me feel better, I've accomplished my goal, it gives me energy, voila. So as I'm sitting there by myself for at least probably half an hour before somebody else came, my trainer and I were talking about how we as humans often create exercise or fitness as this big obstacle, this big burdensome task that has to be done. And when you make it into a burdensome task, you don't want to do it. You're like, I'm not doing that. It's too hard. I'm not doing it. Or you don't make it a priority. And when you give yourself a way out, it doesn't get done. And I had to agree. But then on the same side, we were like, but if there's a great series on TV and you have to sit in front of the TV for like 2 hours because, man, this thing is intense and you want to see what's going to happen, you sit there. You don't think about, oh my gosh, I got so much to do. You don't think about, I don't have enough time. But then if I turn around in that same hour or same day and say, hey, walk for 30 minutes, it's I don't have time. It's a whole different flip of the brain. So I just wanted to get on and hear what you had to say. Like, what are some of the challenges you face when it comes to fitness and exercise? Like, why don't you do it? What are some of the challenges of why you talk yourself out of doing the things that actually will make things better? Like some of you that have hormonal imbalance or stress disorders or full of anxiety or you need more energy. Like, it's a free way to get things balanced out, the hormones that you need. And we don't do it. I don't understand. So I wanted to get your thoughts, your point of view. Share with me, what is it that keeps you from participating in workouts and fitness? Why is it easier for you to watch TV or play a game for hours at a time, but then if asked to do 30 minutes of walking, it's a challenge. It's different. What will it take for you to make it a number one priority? Will you wait until you have a near-death experience? Will you keep putting everything first until you're not able to walk and then you can't exercise or you can't move because you have arthritis or something that is set in? Like, what will it take for you to make it a priority? And then lastly, does accountability help? Does accountability help you stay focused, help you to be a better person of exercise and fitness? Because maybe that's what you need. Maybe that's what you need. But I think what I should have started out is, what is your why? Why do you want to exercise? And why do you want to participate in fitness? Because I think if we establish your why, then all the other stuff will come. You'll make it a priority. You'll schedule the time. It won't be so burdensome. And the accountability won't be like punishment. It'll actually be pretty fun. So I just want to hear from you. You know, exercise and fitness is my thing now, but it wasn't always. And even the days that I have to give myself a pep talk, I still get out there and do it. So not only do I want to encourage you as well, but I want to hear from you. Because maybe I have a tool or a strategy that I've used. Maybe I'll be that accountability partner for you. But I want you to begin to process that. Because if you don't process it, just because becomes another check mark. And you don't want it to be that. You want it to be a lifestyle, not a check mark. So tell me in the comments, share. I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Signing out.